how's it going? So I decided I'm going to book into a site tonight, only cheap. It's got a shower and water points because I've run out of water in my tank. I've got drinking water, bottled water and that in there, and but my water tank's empty. And I need a decent shower after yesterday, doing all that, changing the tyre. The body wash wipes that I've got, they seem to be pretty good, to be fair. I feel pretty clean once I've used them, but I do want to go and get a proper shower. And I've got all dirt, oil and stuff all under my nails, which obviously that stuff's not gonna clear that. So I'll go to a site, it's only 20 quid or something like that. Go there just for one night, use their facilities, and I didn't check whether it had a laundrette or not. I could do with a laundrette, but I can just go and try and find one on my ways. Give the van a test drive as well. Hopefully it's alright. If it starts getting a bit iffy again, I'll have to get a replacement fuel filter, which dirt cheap really. But yeah, all fun and games. Just hope it wasn't the clutch. I was thinking, oh no, it ain't the clutch, is it? Because the way it was, but I'm thinking it was the fuel filter. Fingers bloody crossed, because that's quite an easy, cheap fix. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea, chill here for a little bit, and I said I'd be in the campsite for about 3ish, so it's a bit. That's what I've noticed down here. So somewhere it'll be like 15 miles away, but it'll take about 40 minutes to get there, because it's all, you know, because you're on the coast, you can't really go particularly in a straight line as such. In Banbury, where I'm originally from, turn the kettle off. Yeah, it's all pretty much straight road, so say 15 miles away. What's that? 15, 16. It's Bicester. Yeah, you can get there in like, I don't know, 25 minutes or something. But then there's traffic, traffic down here doesn't seem anywhere near as bad, even though they haven't got like the motorways and stuff like that as such. It doesn't seem. Banbury's just got traffic everywhere now. It's just really bad. All through town, you always get caught with traffic, but so far here, even considering it's bank holiday, it's not been too bad. But I'll have a cup of tea, have a little think about what to do, and then I'll be off to the campsite later on. Have a nice shower and that. Alright, take it easy. Yeah, so just on my way to the campsite, I see signs for Corfe Castle. I don't know if I pronounced that right, so I thought I'd go and have a little look there. And I was having the engine started playing up again, so I think it's just the fuel filter. I took it off again, give it a bit of a shake, tried some of the release valves. I'll have to get some more filters for that at some point. But yeah, I'll go and check out Corfe Castle. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that right. Oh, here we go. Not sure how I get up there. It's a pretty steep bank. I'm not sure if I fancy that. I'll have a walk round and have a look. It's nice, eh? They're all ruins. God. Yeah, so I'm at the site now. Burn Bake or Bake Burn or something. Looks alright, quite nice. I've just had a shower. Oh, so nice. Just waiting for my laundry now to finish, and I'll pop down and get that in a minute. But yeah, some woodland walks and that. I might go for a bit of a stroll in a bit through there. Yeah, it's alright. Quite nice, quiet quiet little spot. Bit of a further drive, a bit further than I really wanted to go outside the pool, but I needed a laundrette really. I needed a proper shower, and I think they probably have water filling points here as well with a bit of luck. Fill my water up. Yeah, and have a bit of a chill out, and I'll head back to the pool tomorrow. Yeah, and stay the night there again. So I've got to mark it on Thursday, if I remember correctly. I'll double check that. Yeah, stopped off at Corfe Castle, I think it was. I think it was called Corfe Castle. We didn't actually go into the grounds, we got to pay. But yeah, it looked nice, and then the village there was lovely. Stopped in, had a non-alcoholic pint. Yeah, and headed back. Yeah. Should have a nice sleep tonight now, nice and refreshed, clean. I was filthy from messing around with the car. Ooh, Saturday. It's a worry, it really is. I'm going to go and get my laundry anyway. Take it easy. Oh, on a bit more of a beaten track now. Sort of like done a little bit of a loop. It looks like quite a big woodland. It's all branched off all different directions down there. But I ain't go too far. What's this here? Bin or something? Lid over the top. God knows. My ass lifted out. I hate that now, you're walking somewhere like this. People always think the worst of you. It's like, you know, every bloke probably knows walking down the street at night and there's a lady in front of you and you can tell they're uneasy. And I hate that, man, because I ain't that person. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older now and I'm like looking a bit all dodgy, or maybe that's just society now. You know, everyone's going around thinking the worst of people. But people can't help how they feel, but it's not nice, do you know what I mean, when someone looks at you in that way, and you know, you can tell they're sort of uneasy, and you immediately just think the worst. Look at that there, like a good little bloody scrub that. Yeah, a good little smell of that. Yeah, I hate that. I do. Fancy saying, fancy, feel like saying, don't worry, I'm not dodgy. Then that makes it dodgy, yeah, in itself. No tree yet. Oh, look at that spider's web. Whoa! Check it out. Is that it there? Fuck me, that's a massive spider. I'm not sure you can see that. Sorry, I keep looking and taking my eye off the camera. It's a fucking light old unit. It's not moving. Sorry, I keep bloody taking my eye off the camera and trying to look at this. Look at its leg. I don't know if it's still alive or not. I'm going to stick my hand in there and find out. I remember I watched a lot of those camping survival things, and they say when you find a tree like this, put like these wood planks or whatever like that, and you can use this as like a wall. There's no fucking way I'd be doing that. shit, man. No way. You're eaten alive at night by bugs. No, you're alright, man. I don't usually mind bugs and that, but nah. I don't think I'll be taking your advice on that one. It's just like little holes in that in there, full of bugs, spiders, all sorts. Sometimes if you tap the web, it thinks it's got something and it comes out. That way. You can see a freaking leg hanging down in there. I think it's dead. I don't know. Ditch. Loads of stoves out there. Sorry, not stoves, wood burners. Look quite cool next to certain pictures. But it looks like people are buying bags of wood. I was bloody coming here, man. Cut some of this up. That'll be seasoned enough, dried out enough. You know, little scraps like that. Save you a bit of dollar. I was thinking earlier about doing this vlog. I'm getting more comfortable now, like speaking and whatever. I think you can probably tell. But I say one thing is when something shit happens, you kind of think, okay, that's something I can put on my vlog. You know, like with the wheel, the puncture earlier and stuff like that. It's rather than just getting doom and gloom, like, oh bloody hell, you know. You kind of think, well, okay, it's material, so it's worth it just for that reason. Here we go, look at this. Jesus. That made a bang when that went. You can read it. It wasn't there. Yeah, there's no way I'll be doing like putting that video leaning up against that. No fucking way. Look at that there, little hole. Like a bounce or something. Funnel web spider. Spiders' webs anyway. Hole for a mouse or something. That is like some sort of feeder for the animals, I don't know. Looks like there's a big bin out here. Yeah, bake burn or burn bake. Something like that it's called. This is the woods next to it. I know it's either burn bake or bake burn because all I do is I think of my missus is cooking. Only joking. No, she was pretty decent to be fair. We're still friends and that. But yeah. Oh, pigeon. Tell you what I'd love to see. I don't know. No, snake, what are they called? Adders. Adder? Yeah. Never seen one in the wild. Apparently they're quite common down south. Not even sure if this is the sort of territory they live in. Look at all this here, that dogs keep ignoring at it. Bears or something. There's no bears here anymore, not in this country, unfortunately. Panthers, no? Black panthers. Practically, I think they've had there's a load of evidence of those living in the UK now. They found a corpse of an animal a while back and then tests, and it come back as positive for a panther. It's identification to a panther, and this test they do like 99.9%. There's no way of sort of faking it by getting the DNA or saliva or whatever on there for some reason. They know that it actually came from directly from the mouth of the look at these. You know, if they're bird feeders or for squirrels or what. Quite good. Yeah, they've been spotted numerous times now, black panthers in the UK. I'm all for it. I think they know damn well they're in the UK, they just don't want to make it an official announcement on it. And I think they welcome them, to be fair, because I'm pretty sure wild boar and even deer and stuff were kind of getting out of hand. Because wild boar in particular had no predators. So they were breeding like mad, and then eating a lot of the greenery, shrubs, and causing quite a bit of damage. So there was talk of introducing lynx back into the UK. I think they might have done in Scotland, I'm not sure. To try and keep these numbers down. I'll wash and dry, and hopefully I didn't put any bloody detergent in there, did I? I thought it would sort of come with it until I read the instructions. How we're getting on. Oh, feeling alright actually. Yeah. Oh shit. He dropped it and caught the cord. Is it? Yeah, I've got to get myself a dog or something, so I don't know what such a bloody weirdo walking, just strolling around on the side. Bollocks, who gives a shit really. Look at this here. Quite a lot of birds here. Winged ones, I mean. Yeah. All the wagtails knocking about, and I've seen some robins as well. Everyone's got their barbecues in that game, it does smell nice. Can't beat the smell of barbecue, can you? Look at all them birds over there, look, rummaging through all this stuff that they've left there. I don't know if you can see that. Not nothing left. Yeah, we're popping now, and there's a cafe type bar sort of thing down there open. I was going to get a cup of tea or something, but yeah, probably. Even though I've got tea making facilities here, I always like to sit down and have a cup of tea or whatever. Oh, Robin's here, that you can see it. I need to work out how to zoom on this. Yeah, I'll go for now.